You shouldn't have to fight to read the Bible. I'm just going to be honest with you. You shouldn't. Even with my app Manna, you shouldn't have to fight. And I want to share with you a story. This is totally off the cuff, no script, of something that happened as I was developing Manna. I'm not a developer. I vibe code Manna, and I'm not ashamed of that because I seen a need and I wanted to fill it. And what has come from that, I am so grateful for. But what happened was is I was listening to people's feedback, and I was adding things and doing different things, and I would add this and I would add that and I would add this. I was like, ooh, that's a good idea. And I had all of these things that were implemented but like halfway, and the app became very unstable. And no one should have to fight. You should not have to fight to read the Bible. Manna's whole philosophy is you are always welcome back to the Bible. You are never behind. It is a grace-filled environment. It is a guilt-free environment. And so I had put up hurdles to that. And I'm excited to share with you that we have knocked those down. But let me go back to the story. I had a friend or an acquaintance, if you will, that I had come to know throughout building this app. He helped with the drop caps images and the chapter dividers and many other really great things for Manna. And he messaged me one day. He said, and I'm paraphrasing, he said, I'm just being honest with you. I'm not really using Manna anymore because it's so unstable. And that was like gut wrenching. You never want to hear that, someone's not using what you created. And so I was like, I've got to start from ground zero. And that is what I did. And I want to share with you today because I'm very excited for the Heart Dive partnership, of course. So this is for the Heart Divers as well for the OGs, which are the Grant Horner Bible Reading System people. This is for you, and I'm excited to bring these updates to you and the brand new refresh of Manna. So this is the new and improved Manna, and I am so excited about it. It is so much faster, smoother, and stable. Yes, there will still be bugs. No, not every feature made it to new Manna, but the basics are there, and that is you can be welcomed back to Scripture through Manna in a grace-filled and guilt-free way. Let's look at, I could take you through everything, but let's look at what you care about the most. How do I read my plan? How do I create a guilt-free, grace-filled rhythm? Well, here we go. Your plan action button right down here at the bottom. This is how you can just read the Bible. So you've got 4 options here. You have your rhythm, verse of the day, something new, something random. We've talked about these before. Something new and something random is going to base off your heat map. So it'll take you somewhere new in Scripture where you've never been, or it'll take you somewhere random that could include places you've been before. Verse of the day is going to show you the verse of the day. This is YouVersion's verse of the day. Shh, don't tell anybody. But it has our share graphic, and you're able to maybe read in Manna and just start there. So that's really good there. And then we have your rhythm. Now this is how you access, and we've made it so simple. I have made it so simple to just start with your plan. So you have your paths plan. This is the Grant Horner Bible Reading System. If you do not know about that, search it up. And this is a great way to get started in that. You can have multiple sets here. You can manage your sets and where you are in those sets very easily. It's simple. It's all just right there in your face. You can expand this, and you're able to basically be in what was physical Bible mode, where you can just read to your heart's content and advance as many chapters as you want to. And then there's Heart Dive. And so Heart Dive is right there in your rhythm as well. Heart Dive 365. You're able to go to any day of your choosing. You have all the readings right there. And this is today's. So these are today's readings. You have your Heart Dive companion that is still right here. As you can see here, the heart icon shows up right by the passage for your reading of that day on the Heart Dive 365 plan. So you just tap on the heart icon and it automatically loads up Heart Dive's content right here, ready to go for you for that day. You have the bonus content, the phase 1, and then any phase 2 that exists. So that's just so exciting and so simple and so easy. And I want you to play around with this. There's so much that I could show you, but I just want you to get into the new Manna. The update should be available by the time you're watching this video, and I just want you to enjoy it and play around with it. And as always, in the More tab, you can send feedback. Let me show you that again. You can go to the More tab, and right here, send feedback. I want to hear your ideas, your thoughts, any bugs that you have. There's so many more videos that are to come to show you how to really utilize every single feature of the refreshed and new Manna. So I look forward to seeing you on the next one. But if you want to follow along and keep on going, just make sure to check out this video on the screen.